Hi, hello students. Let's start our new chapter. We're discussing about new chapter, nothing but surface chemistry. In surface chemistry, we are going to discuss about especially about the catalyst only. Students, you know very well what is mean by catalyst. Catalyst is a substance which enhance the rate of reaction without take part in a chemical reaction only. Once again, I am repeating same answer here. Catalyst is a substance which enhance the rate of a chemical reaction without consuming a chemical reaction. It's called catalyst only. So in this chapter, in this class, in this session, we are going to discuss about the introduction of the catalyst, basic information regarding catalyst, importance of catalyst, classification of catalyst based on the homogeneous catalyst, mechanism, example, heterogeneous catalyst, mechanism, example only. Once again, I am saying here in this session, I am going to discuss about the what is a catalyst, what based on the catalyst they have been classified, importance of catalyst, classification of catalyst, homogeneous catalyst, heterogeneous catalyst only. So let's start our catalyst. What do you mean by catalyst? Look at it. A catalyst is a substance which alters the speed of a chemical reaction without itself undergoing any chemical changes. It means here that any substance which alters the speed, rate, velocity of a chemical reaction without consuming chemical reaction. It means here that before the chemical reaction, how many grams of catalyst is there? After the chemical reaction, same thing is there. Even though the nature of the catalyst before the chemical reaction, after the chemical reaction remaining same only. How many times if you use also the properties are remaining same. That is called catalyst only. Clear? That's the mention there. Catalyst is a substance which enhance the rate of reaction, without takes part in chemical reaction. Clear then? Suppose look at the very well basic idea is decomposition of potassium chloride. Decomposition of potassium chloride will happen in the absence of the catalyst. In the absence of catalyst, it required a temperature of the 473 Kelvin to the temperature of 653 Kelvin's temperature to 873 Kelvins only. But in the presence of catalyst, what happened? The same decomposition reaction carried in presence of the 473 to 633 Kelvins only. Look at here, just imagine here look at this one is students. Look at here, this one is decomposition potassium chloride. Potassium chloride decomposes, they gives the potassium chloride plus oxygen gas. Generally, this reaction takes place nearly 600 to 700 Kelvins without adding any catalyst. Same reaction occur at a low temperature when you add the manganese dioxide. Manganese dioxide here act as a catalyst only. Manganese dioxide act as catalyst. This reaction occur at the 400 degrees Celsius to 600 only. So what happens here? The catalyst which makes the reaction easiest way, that's called catalyst only. Okay, next one, if you remember, the next point is the look at the general properties of catalyst only. What are general properties of catalyst only? Based on which property you can consider whether the material is catalyst or not only. The catalyst remain unchanged in mass and the chemical composition. Look after chemical reaction, before the chemical reaction. Already mentioned very clearly here, the catalyst remain unchanged in its chemical composition and weight also. Only small quantity of the catalyst generally needed. So to perform any catalyst process, we no need to require the more 10 grams, 20 grams, 30 grams. 1 grams also, some chemical reaction also, milligrams of catalyst is required only. A catalyst cannot initiate chemical reaction. I'm saying very clearly, a catalyst cannot initiate the chemical reaction, cannot terminate the chemical reaction, but the catalyst which makes the chemical reaction makes speed, alter the speed of a chemical reaction. Clear? So this one is which alter the speed of the chemical reaction is performed by the catalyst only. A catalyst does not alter the position of the equilibrium only. I'm saying very clearly, if you take any chemical reaction, it is go for both forward reaction, backward reaction. When you add catalyst, what happens there? It makes the chemical reaction occur fast, but it never disturbs its chemical reaction equilibrium position only. Clear? Suppose just imagine, I will say here, when any chemical reaction occur reversible direction, it takes the 5 minutes time to come to the equilibrium position. If we add catalyst is there, no, it will come 1 minute only. Okay, na? The time required will changes only. The catalyst generally specified in its action only. Generally catalyst is there, catalyst is generally specific in action only. What is mean here means the particular catalyst can perform particular chemical reaction. Clear is there, no? So you know variable Haber process is there, no? In the Haber process, preparation of ammonia, we are using only iron catalyst. If you use platinum instead of iron, no reaction, chemical reaction will not be occur. Next one is that here the types of catalyst. Catalyst has been classified based on the action, the way they performs. Clear is there, no? Suppose just imagine here the catalytic reactions are classified into two types are there. Catalytic reactions are classified two types. One is homogeneous catalyst. Look at the homogeneous. What is homogeneous? Home means all are equal only. So what happens is the reactant and catalyst are in the same phase. That's called homogeneous catalyst. Heterogeneous catalyst means here the reactant and products are the reactant and catalyst are the different physical state, either solid, gas, liquid only. So I'm saying very 1.1 very make clear. Catalyst may be solid, liquid, gas also possible. Let's have some discussion regarding the here. Look at the homogeneous catalyst only. In the homogeneous catalyst, look at the only one example. Look at clarity here. Sulfur dioxide gas, oxygen gas react with the oxygen gas, produce sulfur trioxide gas. Dioxide, trioxide. But look at the all the physical studies here also gas only. But what does nitrogen monoxide act as catalyst? Nitrogen monoxide also act as catalyst. It is a state gas state only. It means here the both reactant, catalyst and product are same physical state. That's called as a homogeneous catalysis. What is mean catalysis in the process? Catalyst is substance. The process they will make a chemical reaction is called catalysis process only. So look at here, this one is that here. Sorry, oxidation of sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide is there, no, in the presence of the nitric oxide as catalyst. Look at in this one is there lead chamber only. Okay, in this process there, no, all the reactant, product and catalyst also in the gaseous state only. Next one is the ester hydrolysis also. Next one, look at here also. Look at here. Just consider the hydrolysis of sucrose. Sucrose is liquid only, aqueous and liquid only, no, water also liquid, sulfuric acid also liquid only. It converts to glucose and fructose only. This is also called as a homogeneous catalyst only. It is also called as a homogeneous catalyst only. Generally, what is the advantage of homogeneous catalyst means now good contact with reactants. Okay, no? Suppose here this is a catalyst is there, it will easily react with the reactants and gives product only. Okay. Next disadvantage. What is the disadvantage here? The catalyst needed to be separate after reaction. We have to spend more time to separate the reactant. Because both are in the same physical state only. Suppose it is a solid, you can easily go for filtration only. Both are liquid means you are go special method only. Catalyst recover may be difficult because the temperature of the distillation can be destroyed the catalyst only. Suppose here both are liquid only, we have to apply the high temperature. What I mean the decomposition process will be like very difficult only. So what I mean the catalytic behavior will be spoiled. The catalyst behavior will be spoiled. Next one is homogeneous catalyst process. There are no hydrolysis of the methyl acetate. Generally, ester hydrolysis only already we studied in 10th standard. During the ester hydrolysis, both ester, water, hydrochloric acid all are in the single phase physical state, liquid state. It forms acetic acid plus methanol. This is called ester hydrolysis, also called as a homogeneous catalysis. Clear? Homogeneous catalyst means look at the all reactant product on same phase only, called homogeneous catalyst only. So go for next one is the heterogeneous catalysis. What do you mean heterogeneous catalyst means? Hetero means unequal physical state only. Means here the reactants, look at some other example is sulfur dioxide react with oxygen in the presence of platinum solid gives sulfur trioxide. Here both reactant and product on physical state is gaseous state. The catalyst is solid state only. Clear is there, no? A solid state means here the physical state will differ only, no? That's called as a heterogeneous catalyst only. The catalytic process in which the reactant and the catalyst are different physical state, different phase is known as a heterogeneous catalyst only. Some of the example of heterogeneous catalyst is there, no? So look at the when oxidation of sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide in place of platinum metal also or vanadium pentoxide also. Remember here when you discuss the catalyst is there, no? Here two catalysts are used for this process. Okay, no? Okay, for the manufacturing of sulfuric acid, one is the platinum also they will use, one vanadium pentoxide also they will be used only. Clear? Go for next point is then here heterogeneous catalyst. Look at the heterogeneous catalyst is there, no? Combination of between the, look at this Haber process, preparation of ammonia. In the preparation of ammonia we are using nitrogen gas and hydrogen gas react with the iron solid gives the ammonia gas only. Clear? Ammonia gas. Here what I mean there, both reactant product are in the physical state is gaseous state, the catalyst is solid state only. The catalyst is a solid state only. Next one is, look at this heterogeneous catalyst is there. No, why they call heterogeneous catalyst means, remember here the, look at this preparation of sulfur trioxide by using sulfur dioxide only. This process called oxidation of sulfur dioxide into sulfur trioxide in the presence of the platinum. Clear? Oxidation only. What happens? Sulfur dioxide contain 2 oxygen atom. After the oxidation, sulfur dioxide contain 3 oxygen atom. This, remember this equation is SO2 plus O2 also is there. Okay, SO2 plus O2. The reactant in the gaseous state as well as the catalyst in the solid state only. Advantage of this one only, there is a little difficult in the separation of the and recycling of catalyst only. So what I mean, when compared to liquid catalyst, you have to go for distillation method. If you will go for the simple filtration method, we can be separated only. Next one is there here. The next point is there here. The look at there here. Next point is there. So what is important one means disadvantages only. There is a low effectiveness only. Generally, what happens in the liquid state, both they'll mix properly. Here, some mixing process will be difficult only. There is a low effective concentration of catalyst only, since the reaction occur only the exposed activity surface. It means here this surface area. Very very important. This surface area. The reactants approach on the will go for adsorption on surface area. What happens? This molecule get activated energy. When they get activated energy, this is the reactant molecule. This is another reactant molecule. They will come and they will attach here. Chemical reaction occur and they will leave as a product only. They leave as a product only. I will say one simple example. Like different students, they will come and they will join the school only. They will learn something else. They will leave the campus only. Clear? You know, similar here also. What happens there? The more will be depend upon surface area. Sometimes what happens there? The all molecule will not be covered. One more point I will say here, the whenever gas molecules approaches, they will add surface area. The gas molecule gets activated. Gas molecules get activated. This is called activation energy. Gas molecule loses energy. That energy is exothermic process. When add surface area, that exothermic process, whatever the energy releases is, that utilized for the chemical reaction. That utilized for the chemical reactions only. Okay, this is called active site only. This is called active site only. Activation energy only. Okay, reactants and products only. Okay students, let's have very important concept in it will come for board examination. Adsorption theory of heterogeneous catalyst. It means here that if you take one metal, it perform in chemical reaction, how the chemical reaction occur, each and everything step by step they will explain only. Okay, in this adsorption theory of heterogeneous catalyst are two methods are there, old theory and new theory is there. In the old theory, what happened there, they will say here in the old theory, first one, the gas molecule come and they absorb on the metal surface area, they will get activated, they will connect to enzyme only. They never explain about the mechanism only. What is the new theory mean here? The new theory, what is here? The first one is gas molecule come and absorb on the metal surface area and they will get activated, and activated what in the activity complex will happen, and mechanism also explain about the modern theory of the heterogeneous catalyst only. I will explain very clearly, get a clear idea. Suppose this is, imagine this is one solid metal surface area. The metal surface area having the small vacant space that called active sites only. Vacant space is called active sites only. Remember one point I will say very clearly. I said one point, each particular catalyst will perform only particular chemical reactions only. It means that the nature of why, how we say how particular chemical reaction means now here, the size of the vacant space and size of the reactant must be equal, then only the chemical reaction happen. How can I say means, honeycombs are there, no? In honeycomb, based on size only, honey will be generally flies will be enter into that one and leave that one. Clear is there, no? The similar way here, just imagine this metal surface area. When I add the gas molecule, first gas molecule undergo adsorb diffusion through a metal surface area. They undergo diffusion. What happens when gas molecules slowly approach the metal surface area? They will start a chemical bond only. Chemisabsorption. Here one point is, remember I will say clear. Whenever undergo physicsabsorption, chemisabsorption, which catalyst makes more chemical reaction means not whenever any gases react undergo the chemisabsorption, chemical bond they will form weak chemical bond. They must be not strong chemical bond. If it forms a weak chemical bond, then only their chemical reaction occur moderate speed and very fastly. Moderately, very fastly. Clear is there, no? Suppose what happens if the chemical reaction, if they form strong bonds, they cannot live easily. If they cannot live easily, the catalytic property will be disturbed. That's only the reactant molecule must form a chemical bond. The chemical bond with the metal surface area. And the chemical bond must be a weak, it's not a strong bonds. After chemical reaction occur, the reactant must leave the metallic surface and again creates a vacant site. Like this is school. Okay, in school, what happens? Students, they will come and they will join here. They will learn something else. They will learn and they will leave from campus only. So what happens? Just imagine here. First one is the diffusion of the gas. First one, diffusion of the gases will be happen. The gas will be attached to the metal surface. Absorption, reaction, reacting molecule. They will absorb. Okay, they will absorb the molecule. When the reactant molecule gets absorbed on the metal surface, they will get activated. They will get activate enzyme. What is mean by activate enzyme means? Suppose you imagine, I will say to do work is there. You just needed some kilocalories of energy. If you suppose imagine here some running race happens, some athletics they will run means they will need some amount of energy. They use some drugs are there, no? So what happens? Doping method, doping drugs, or when they will enhance the speed. Whatever they will perform, they will do much more better than the one is. Play what happens? The absorption will takes places. Next one is the occur what happens? The chemical reaction occur on the catalyst surface area. Chemical reaction occur here. Look at the chemical reaction occur. Initially there is no bond between A and B. After chemical reaction, the bond formed between A and B only. What happens after? Slowly they undergo here absorption, desorption. Desorption means leaving the surface area. Leaving the surface area. What happens here? The product is formed. The product will leave the surface area. Again, that creates the vacant site. Again, some reactant molecules will come and they will attach to the same perform the chemical reaction. This reaction happen continuously. This is nothing but a chemical absorption. Clear is there in the chemical absorption only. I'm so very clearly is there no here. Particular catalyst will perform the particular chemical reactions only. Students, let's have some important types of catalyst. Catalyst has been classified in two types. Positive catalyst, negative catalyst, auto catalyst, induced catalyst only. In our syllabus, we are much more focused on the positive catalyst and negative catalyst. Positive increases speed of chemical reaction. Negative decreases speed of a chemical reaction only. Let's have discussion regarding this catalyst only. First one is positive catalyst. What is positive catalyst means? A catalyst which enhance the speed of a reaction is called positive catalyst only. Suppose look at here, I want to take the hydrogen peroxide is there. No? I want to make hydrogen peroxide in water. Decomposition of hydrogen peroxide only. Hydrogen peroxide liquid state, you know very well. When you add platinum, this reaction occur very freely. Clear is there, no? Suppose if we add glycerol, this reaction happen very slowly. It should not happen only. That's called generally here decomposed hydrogen peroxide in the presence of the colloidal platinum is called as a positive catalyst only. Next one is that the positive catalyst here also I discussed on decomposition potassium chloride. If we add manganese dioxide, the decomposition process occur very freely. This reaction occur at a temperature of the 400 to 600 kelvins only. In the options of catalyst, it occur nearly 800 kelvins only. Clear? Next one is that here the negative catalyst. What is negative catalyst? Look at generally the negative catalyst which decreases speed of chemical reaction. Clear is there, no? So you know very well here the imagine here the certain materials are there which look at there they give one example is that the oxidation of sodium sulfate. Oxidation of sodium sulfate in the air can be retarded by the alcohol. If you add alcohol, the oxidation process of sodium sulfite undergo decreases only. That's called negative catalyst. Negative catalyst inhibit the speed of the chemical reaction. Negative inhibitor of the phenomenon of the chemical reactions only. So remember here I will give you some example is the negative catalyst is then you take the sodium sulfate. React with the air. If you add alcohol, then the formation of sodium sulfate will be very less only. I already discussed the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide decomposes very easily when you add the platinum. If you add glycerol, what happens? The decomposition process occurs very slowly. The decomposition will not be easily possible. That's called negative catalyst only. Next one is the auto catalyst. What is mean auto catalyst means? Some of the substances produced in the chemical reaction themselves they act as catalyst only. This is very important in our volumetric analysis. You are taking oxalic acid, react with potassium permanganate. When you add small amount of sulfuric acid, react a catalyst only. What happens there is in the KMnO4 a strong oxidizing agent, it it under oxidation carbon oxalic acid into carbon dioxide. So what happened here, you know very well, manganese potassium permanganate react with sulfuric acid, they form a manganese sulfate. This manganese sulfate itself acts as catalyst. That's why it carries a autocatalyst of a chemical reaction. Autocatalyst of a chemical reaction only. So once again I am saying that some of the materials are produced in a chemical reaction, themselves they act as a catalyst only. Okay. Next one is the induced catalyst only. Generally some materials are there, they will be induced in the chemical reaction, they will perform the chemical reactions only, induced catalyst only. But suppose sodium arsenate is soluble in solution is sodium arsenate solution is not oxidized by the air. However, if air is passed through a mixture of the solution of sodium arsenate and sodium sulfite, both them undergo simultaneous oxidation only. Clear then? Some of the material if you added now they'll make the chemical reaction is possible. That's why induced catalyst only. They are called as a induced catalyst only. Look at next one, very important is promoter. What is mean promoter? Means no certain materials are themselves they cannot act as catalyst only. Okay, certain materials are themselves they cannot act as catalyst only. They'll make the catalyst makes more perfect. Suppose remember here students are there, no teachers they cannot. Okay, suppose look at the just imagine here the teachers they will say something to students. They will learn, they will perform the test only. If you give some proper materials are there like promoters, proper materials as proper guidelines are there, they will perform better. Clear there no? In the Haber process, preparation of ammonia is there no? Here iron is a catalyst. Molybdenum is a promoter only. Molybdenum is a promoter only. Okay, no? A substance which though itself not act catalyst promotes the activity of the catalyst is called a promoter only. Clear? Promoter only. Next one is that here the next point is that just imagine the catalyst poison. What is the catalyst poison means? Remember here the certain material because a substance which destroyed the activity of the catalyst is called poison. I'm saying once again a substance which destroys the activity of catalyst is called poison only. Generally what is poison means? Look at the preparation of sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide react with oxygen, it is a platinum gives sulfur dioxide. If you add small amount of arsenic is there, no, the process will not happen easily. The speed will be reduced. Here arsenic nothing but poisonous only. General arsenic also poisonous for human body also. Clear? So next one is that here the catalyst poison also the mention is there. Suppose look at in the Haber process, MTech Haber process, preparation of ammonia. If you add iron as a catalyst, ammonia will forms. If you add H2S gas is there, no ammonia will not be forms. Here H2S gas act as a poison. H2S gas act as a poison. H2S gas having rotten X smell, you know very well. Okay, next one is the theory of catalysis. What is catalysis? Means the process by which they will be perform the chemical activity. The process by which they perform the chemical. Students, let's start with very important only theory of catalysis only. It means here the how catalysts perform a chemical reaction, whether the homogeneous or heterogeneous only. There takes place two methods are they explained by two methods are one is the intermediate compound formation adsorption theory only. Intermediate compound formation theory explain about the homogeneous catalyst only. Intermediate compound formation theory explain about the homogeneous catalyst. Adsorption theory explain about the heterogeneous catalyst only. Clear? Heterogeneous catalyst only. Let's turn let's have some discussion regarding the homogeneous. Look at the intermediate compound formation theory. What is intermediate compound formation theory means? Homogeneous I said no, here clear. Sorry. Here what happens according to this theory, a catalyst first form intermediate compound with one of the reactant. Catalyst, suppose two reactants are there. No? First catalyst go and will add to the one of the reactant and form a one intermediate compound and form say with a less energy consumption need a intermediate compound. This intermediate compound is unstable. It breaks. What happens? It will again some other reactant molecule react to some other reactant molecule, they give product. You will get some clear idea. Look at initially these are the A, B are the reactant molecule. C is the catalyst. What happens? The initial mechanism how it happen means look at the initially C catalyst react with the A reactant molecule, they form intermediate complex. This intermediate complex is unstable. What happens? This intermediate complex it breaks and A react. What happens? C will be left. A get activated. This activity A react with B molecules. They produce a product, AB product. Clear there no? This is called as a homogeneous catalyst only. Once again I am saying here the A, B are the reactants are there. C is the catalyst. the catalyst either react with A or B. It's first it get activated. After activate of any one reactant, they will combine some other reactant, they give product. Clear? We'll give one example. Look at the catalyst is oxidation of the sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide. Okay, no, this is very very important. What when initially what when the nitrogen dioxide react with oxygen, they form nitrogen monoxide react with oxygen, they form nitrogen dioxide. This reaction occurs in sulfur dioxide. So that represents sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide only. This what happens initially. What happens? Look at this one. Initially, sulfur dioxide react with oxygen, they form sulfur trioxide. This you know very well reaction. Here catalyst is nitrogen monoxide is catalyst. What happened here? The nitrogen monoxide first react with oxygen, they form nitrogen dioxide. This nitrogen dioxide gives one oxygen to sulfur dioxide and forms sulfur trioxide. Again nitrogen monoxide forms. Initially nitrogen monoxide takes one oxygen from here and same oxygen they are given to here only. Like a carriers. Okay, like a carriers only. So go for the next one is that here the absorption theory. Look at this one, heterogeneous catalyst only. This theory explains the mechanism of the heterogeneous catalyst. Here the catalyst the function may be absorption of the reactant molecule on surface only. Heterogeneous catalyst only know how they will be act on the surface area. Look at this is surface area. Here reactant molecule are added to the surface area only. Okay, this catalyst only, this surface area of catalyst. And reactant molecule and the adsorption of the metal surface area. This is called heterogeneous catalyst. In heterogeneous catalyst, what happens? The reactant molecule they will come and they will add surface area. They will form a complex. That complex form what happens? They will leave the product. They will give product only. Clear is there? No. Students say this mechanism as they mention step by step. They will give an idea. We will get clarity. Step 1: adsorption of the reactant molecules. How adsorption of the reactant molecule takes place. Okay, no. This one is first adsorption of the reactant molecule only. Step 2. What happens there? In the reaction molecule A and B strike the surface of the catalyst and they are held up with a surface by the weak van der Waals forces only. Okay, step 2. What is step 2 is the formation of the active complex only. Okay, activated complex only. Look at the formation of activated complex. This is the activity complex. Okay, this is the activity complex. Next one is the third step. The third step is the decomposition of the activity complex only. Okay, this activated complex break the bond form a product. Okay, this is a decomposition process only. Look at here the mention only AB mentioned decomposition happen. Decomposition will be look at the decomposition of the product will happen, molecules happen. What happens the next point is that your last step is the decomposition of product will happen and participation of the particles of the product are disabsorbed from the release from the surface only. The final step is what happens there, look at this molecule will be leave from the surface area. Again activated site will be created. Again the reaction happens simultaneously. So here this was the method only. Next application of catalyst only. Remember here the Haber process is there, no? In the Haber process ammonia general iron is used as a catalyst only. What happens the catalyst is the finely divided iron molybdenum is used a general iron is a catalyst only. Molybdenum is a promoter in the Haber process. Very very important. Ostwald process, manufacturing of nitric acid, platinum they will use, asbestos also you will use. Next lead chamber process, manufacturing of sulfuric acid, nitric oxide. I discussed already previous nitric oxide is active catalyst one. Contact process, manufacturing of sulfuric acid they will use as platinum or vanadium pentoxide. Deccan process, manufacturing of chlorine. Okay, no? They will use as the copper chloride as catalyst only. Next one is Bose process, manufacturing of the hydrogen. They will use as the ferric oxide Fe2O3 and chromium oxide as a promoter. Next one is the hydrogenation process. Look at the hydrogenation is there, no? What happens the vanaspati preparation, vanaspati they will use a nickel catalyst only. Okay, no? Next one is the process the Bergenius process, synthesis of the petroleum from coal is there, no? They will use the Fe2O3. Look at the very very important Bergenius process. Bergenius process they will use a catalyst from the preparation of the petroleum from the coal. Next one is selectivity of catalyst, very very important. This is what they given for board examination also. What is mean selectivity catalyst means particular catalyst performs particular chemical reactions only. Carbon monoxide and hydrogen react together in presence nickel catalyst. 1 mole of carbon, 3 moles of the hydrogens only. Okay, 1 mole of carbon, 3 moles of hydrogen reactor in the presence nickel catalyst. They gives the ammonia. Say here one mole of carbon monoxide, 2 moles of hydrogen gives reaction presence of the chromium Cr2O3 plus zinc oxide, gives methanol. Okay, now next one is what means same composition, carbon monoxide plus hydrogen. They will in the presence of liquid, they in the presence of copper. In the presence of copper, they gives formaldehyde. Same this one in the presence of the iron plus cobalt nickel catalyst is then they gives like a okay, now generally the hydrocarbons only. Next one is there here. Next one is here. Okay, rhodium, if you use rhodium, no, so carbon monoxide plus hydrogen gives the glycol only. Gives the glycol only. So what means the particular catalyst by using a similar reactant, they give different product only. The product depend upon the particular catalyst. This is called as selectivity of the catalyst only. All catalysts cannot perform the all chemical reaction. Only particular catalyst can give only particular product only. This is called as a selectivity of the catalyst only. Selectivity of the catalyst.